Now there's a terrible trend going on in Nigeria because of the transmission of votes. And I'm shocked, No, let me not say I'm even shocked. Yes, guys, let me not say I'm shocked because we've seen worse things. We've seen things that should actually not go in a direction we expected, go in that direction. So at this point, I don't believe that Nigerians should even express shock in anything this government does. If a government that is saying that, open ranching should continue or open grazing should continue, then what do are we not expecting from them? There's a lot we're expecting from them that is negative because I think all their positive vibes and energies are dead gone. So they are just left with negativity, and that is what they are just dashing out. And because a government that can say that we have to go back to looking for routes where animals could be reared and all of that, so they can have routes where they will have to walk from the north to the south. Who does that? Like, who does it? It is just unimaginable that at this point our government is thinking in that line. But let us not be shocked because even now it has gotten to vote transmission, and also when it has to do with our elections, everyone is expecting that, okay, in 2023, as they are voting, even before the day is over, everyone would have seen their results. There's nothing like, okay, ballot papers are being snatched or anything sort of that. But shockingly, I believe we all got the report from the Senate yesterday, where they were head bent on ensuring that e-voting does not continue because they like analog. They like doing it the analog way so that there can be a lot of cheating, there can be a lot of killings, there can be a lot of terrible things. But I guess what, guys? They are going to be ashamed. Yes, I believe so. They are going to be really, really ashamed because I believe what God have in store for Nigeria is much more than what they are working out and doing. But anyway, guys, let's get into the details. And because someone said why APC politicians are terrified by the e-transmissions of votes. We'll find out in this report. But please stay tuned, relax, enjoy, subscribe, share this video, like this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yes, guys, right here it says the political elite of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, has chosen to regress to the Stone Age in matters of election at a time that Nigeria is relentlessly digitalizing in every other sphere. Banking is now almost entirely digitalized. POS vendors have become ever-present fixtures in even the remotest Nigerian village. E-commerce is now mainstreamed. National standardized tests such as the UTME and Awoli Electronics and the Communication and Digital Economy Ministry insist that every phone in the country should be linked to citizens' national identification number. Yet regressive robs in APC while electronic voting is safe and acceptable, electronic transmission of electronic votes is dangerous and susceptible to manipulation by Yahoo boys. Whoops. Well, if Yahoo boys, who are experts at robbing people of money, don't intercept the enormous electronic bank transfers that politicians routinely make to people in both towns and remote village, how would they be interested in or be successful at altering the results of election? Ask them. Let's even accept, for the sake of argument, that the fear of the interception of electronically transmitted votes has a basis in reason. Why have the Yahoos in APC not considered the option of investing in cybersecurity to protect the sanctity of electronically stored and transmitted votes? Or insist that, as is the case in many U.S. states, electronic results match physical paper records. The truth is that they are resistant to the electronic transmissions of votes for reasons other than what they are publicly admitting. Here are a list of 4 reasons why Buhari and APC politicians won't yield to the popular demand for a transparent and foolproof election in 2023. 1. Every pointer at this point points to a plot to perpetuate the current ruling elite in power beyond 2023, whether or not they win an election. The stakes are high for them because they can't risk people from outside their circle succeeding them from fear of being held to account for the terrible crimes they are committing now. Second, as a consequences of the first point, they have already machinated a conspiracy to rig the next election with plausible deniability. Electronic transmissions of votes would frustrate this. Third, although Muhammad Buhari has failed in 3 bids to become president, he has benefited from quite almost foolproof rigging at least 3 times in his political career. On January 30, 2019, former Sokoto State Governor Atahiru Bafarawa, who doubled as chairman of the defunct ANPP, admitted that Rochas Okorocha won the 2003 ANPP presidential primary contest, but that he rigged the election in Buhari's favor with Buhari's active consent. The normally loquacious presidency that responds to the littlest irritation against Buhari didn't react to the story, which trended for days in 2019. Dr. Awalu Awa's book titled Politics as Dashed Hopes in Nigeria contains irrefutable evidence of the 2003 rigging for Buhari. Bafarawa said Rochas Okorocha won 27 of the 36 states and the FCT, while Buhari could only win 5. The presidency ignored the story because it didn't want the evidence to come out in the open. It also turned out that even Buhari's 2015 electoral victory was tainted by the sort of manipulation that electronic transmission of votes would have made impossible. According to deep dive intelligence analysis of INEC's publicly available data on the 2015 presidential election, Buhari was a disproportionate beneficiary of public fraudulent votes that were maxed with the legitimized by incident form of the 31,746,409 90 accredited votes in the election, 13,536,311, representing 42.6% of voters, voted without biometrics accreditation. Out of this number, 10,184,720 votes are from states won by Buhari, the group found. In other words, more than 30% of the votes Buhari got in 2015 did not have biometric accreditation and had to be legitimized by indecent forms. If provision hadn't been made for incident form, if every vote had to have biometric accreditation, Buhari's final vote tally might have been different from what it was. That experience must have taught him and people in his inner circle that technology isn't their friend and must be resistant at every point in the conduct of elections. This was perfected and implemented again in the 2019 election, which Buhari obviously lost, but which was rigged for him again. This is getting more interesting. But guys, we'll have to stop here because these are the plans. We can see, remember in 2015, a lot of minors were the ones who voted for him. But of course, you know how they run their things. But guys, drop your comments. Let's hear what you have to say about this because this electronic thing is going to be really serious. So let's hear from you guys. Thank you for listening. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.